'Cause I'm Batman. Sounded like I had like throat cancer or something. What's going on YouTube? Richie here, and I have another Blu-ray unboxing for you guys. And that Blu-ray is the Dark Knight Trilogy Special Edition Blu-ray. And it just came out today, and it includes Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. So all of Christopher Nolan's Batman movies. And Batman Begins was pretty good. You know, it was like a nice palate cleanser from all the Joel Schumacher movies. Even though those movies are like kind of charming and like bad good in their own way, they still didn't do Batman justice. Not until Christopher Nolan came around. And Batman Begins, although it has its flaws as well, it was a step in the right direction. And it eventually led to The Dark Knight, which is like the absolute best comic book superhero movie ever. Especially Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker. So much has been said about that performance that you can't really say anything else other than it was like one of the greatest performances, probably the greatest performance in a comic book movie ever. And then of course you have the polarizing The Dark Knight Rises. A lot of people hate this movie, a lot of people love it. I'm kind of, you know, on the side of more of the love side, even though it does have a lot of problems, it does have a lot of plot holes, but I still enjoyed myself watching the movie, and I think it gets a lot more hate than it deserves. Alright guys, so enough talking there. Let's get to opening up this bad boy, shall we? Okay guys, so here we have the Blu-ray, the Dark Knight Trilogy Special Edition, which includes Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. And this artwork looks freaking cool. You know, you have the white, and then you have the black Batman symbol. And you know, it's like it kind of has like a little Russian doll feel to it. As it looks freaking cool. And so that's the cover. See if you guys can give it a better look at it like that. That is amazing. And here we have on the spine, you know, the Dark Knight Trilogy Special Edition, the Warner Brothers logo here on the spine. And on the back, it says this is a 6-disc special edition. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, and the excuse me, The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, featuring 5 original frameable villain prints from Mondo. Oh wow, can't wait to open these up right now. Plus a letter from director Christopher Nolan. So, and over here is more of the special features. Over 90 minutes of special features. The Fire Rises, the creation and impact of the Dark Knight Trilogy. Christopher Nolan and Richard Donner, a conversation. And the complete IMAX sequences from The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. Man, there's a lot of sweet stuff in this. Alright, let's get to opening this up. And I gotta be careful. You don't want to scrape anything on accident. So let me make that incision right there with my handy dandy screwdriver. Alright, get that shrink wrap off of here. Okay, so this is the slipcover for the back. So take that off. Alright, so this is the little box. And inside we have the actual Blu-ray. So let me take that out. Okay, and here is the letter from Christopher Nolan. And I'm not going to read it because that's going to take way too much time. But it's pretty cool that they put something in here like this. And also inside right here are the frameable artwork. So let me get it out. Let me open these up. Oh, that's just freaking cool already. That's the Scarecrow right there. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. And I believe you guys can see my reflection. Hey guys. I gotta really work on my lighting, but thanks for putting up with it, guys. Really appreciate that. And so let me open these little artworks up. And so here we go. These are really shimmery and shiny, but they're like postcards, but they have a better feeling than postcards. You know, they don't feel flimsy or cheap or anything. These are on some pretty good paper cardstock, so that's pretty cool. And that looks amazing. These little abstract artworks of the villains. You have a bunch of bugs and stuff, and that little saying, "There's nothing to fear but fear itself," really fits the Scarecrow's personality, and so that's freaking cool. So that Scarecrow. We have Ra's al Ghul, played by Liam Neeson. Men fear most what they cannot see. Alright, that's cool. Alright. And of course, the Joker, everyone's favorite villain of all time, most likely. And it says, some men just want to watch the world burn. And that is one of his many quotable quotes. So actually, he didn't say it himself. It was actually, you know, Alfred who actually said that about the Joker. But yeah, you know, I think my favorite line of the movie from the Joker isn't, you know, the iconic "Why so serious?" It's actually his alteration of the famous Friedrich Nietzsche quote. You know, where the original quote goes, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." He actually says what the Joker says. He makes a variation on it, and what he says is, "What doesn't kill you makes you stranger," and that is just perfect in his case. And so here we go. Was it Harvey Dent? Yep, Two-Face. Take Back Gotham, Harvey Dent. See yourself become the villain. And of course, his famous quote, either, die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Another iconic quote from the movie, from The Dark Knight. And then see, the last one is, of course, Bane. Sometimes the pit sounds something, I can't really read that. It's in cursive, it's like in chicken scratch. It says, sometimes the pit sends something back. Oh, okay. Now that's pretty cool. That's a very ominous quote. And then we have Bane. Oh yes, sir. I sound like Sean Connery being muffled. I can't do it. Sorry, guys. Alright, now these are freaking cool. But I gotta say, the Joker looks cool. But I gotta say, I think my favorite is the Scarecrow, because it's really representative of the Scarecrow. Alright, so let's actually open up the Blu-ray itself. And here we go, the Dark Knight Trilogy. And that's pretty cool. This is, I believe, from the Batman Begins. This is more emblematic of Batman Begins. And so let's open it up. Alright, so there we have Batman Begins, and cool artwork on there. I really like the black white sepia tone of the discs. I don't know if you guys can see that. So let me get that out there. Alright, trying not to get any finger smudges on there. So that's that's Batman Begins right there. Alright. And of course here's the case. This is the hardcover. And here we have the Dark Knight, and of course it's the Joker on there. That's pretty cool. Man, Heath Ledger just gave one hell of a performance, man. I don't think it's ever probably going to be matched. And I hope Jared Leto in Suicide Squad does him justice, does a good job, because I'm really pulling for that movie to succeed. And here we have more of the Dark Knight special features, same artwork. And right here we have the Dark Knight Rises. Let me take that out. Whoops. All right. So sorry guys for that long pause. What an awkward pause there. So we have Bane, of course, right there, and of course I don't know if you guys see that. That's I was calling Batman. Batman's mask. I didn't know how to talk, and so let me put that back. Okay, so just gotta be careful when you're taking out these discs. And of course, the Dark Knight Rises special features right there. And here we have, let me flip that around, the Dark Knight Trilogy special features. Alright guys, I don't know if I showed you the back yet, but that's the back. It's just basically, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Alright guys, and that does it for this unboxing of the Dark Knight Trilogy Special Edition on Blu-ray. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and comment down below if you haven't done so already. And before I go, guys, I've already mentioned this in my other videos, but go ahead and, a lot of stuff came out today, so go ahead and check out my Rocket League, for all my fellow gamers, check out my Rocket League unboxing. That's a collector's edition on the PS4, and of course, for my fellow Blu-ray enthusiasts, go ahead and check out my Steelbook unboxing of Ghostbusters. Alright guys, as always, I'm Richie. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one.